Things aren't much better at Manchester City right now. Over their last 13 games, they have won just one in all competitions. Pep's got his 500th game in charge coming up on Sunday against Leicester City. Jules is back with us. Nedum, you are here too. Where are you at right now, Nedum, with Manchester City?
Hey, listen, they got a point on the board. You know, I'm obviously delighted with that. You know, the comeback is on. You know, if Liverpool win their game in hand, they're 17 points behind. You know, it could be a great second half to the season as they march all the way to the top. No, of course not. I don't think that's going to be the case whatsoever. But the fact is, in that performance just yesterday, there were elements which looked better. I think there were still a few things which need to be tidied up a little bit, but the mistakes weren't as catastrophic as, say, when as numerous as we've seen in recent weeks. Obviously, you could say there was one for the Iliman Ndiaye goal, but it's also an incredible finish from him. But I don't think Everton really offered a great deal. I think there's obviously certain players within that City side who maybe have dropped out of form, you know, looking at likes of Haaland, for example. But the fact is, for who they had in this particular moment, it wasn't bad. Obviously, in years gone by, we've seen them roll over teams like Everton. It's 2-0, it's 3-0, it's 4-0. They're obviously not there right now, but the performance wasn't that bad. And I think it's crazy that that's the talking point. It wasn't that bad. But I think in time, you know, as they hopefully go on a slightly better run, they can have a bit more confidence, can be a bit more belief in the stadium. People can see them for the team that they actually are, because I don't think they're over the hill or anywhere near to that. But there's some circumstances which have led them to be in this position. But as I say, in any weekend where City don't win, if United lose, you know, I'll be okay. 1 point extra, I'll deal with it.
Yeah. I thought you might be. Obviously, we're hearing there, Jules, Nedum saying it wasn't that bad, but it was another game that they didn't win.
And I love his love for Manchester City. You know, obviously, we know him. Only him could have said, yeah, that was a bit better. 1-1 draw at home against Everton. I just would like to share his optimism on the slight improvement that you can see there and there. I didn't see too much improvement, on yesterday. I didn't see much to take on board and think from Guardiola and the players' point of view. Yes, this is a bit better. We are on the right path. It's another game where they didn't play that great, that they didn't win again. It's just one win in 13. It's a game where they showed, again, defensively, that they can concede goals at any time, which was not really their case before. So, because I love him so much, I will be with him and say that, yes, okay, maybe slightly better, but on the other hand, it could not have been worse than what we've seen in the last 6 weeks or so.
OK, let me try and push Nedum again then. Let's go to Erling Haaland. Nedum, universally pretty much on ESPN FC. Oh, go on then, go on. What have you got to say?
No. Before we talk about Haaland, before we talk about Haaland, I will mention Haaland. But I must say, Arsenal drew with Everton, Chelsea drew with Everton, City drew with Everton. So City are as good as all those teams. There's the spin. There is the blue spin for you, OK? There it is. Mwah. Mwah, mwah. Anyway, Erling Haaland.
Is that the defending champions going for a 5th Premier League title, Nedum?
Yeah, he's not in the best of form whatsoever. Listen, they can't make history every year. Come on, stop it. But Erling Haaland, anyway. Yes, he's very much
let me get to you with Erling Haaland.
If you look at some of those players that are on the pitch, I think it just shows again that he is human, and that he'll be hugely disappointed because he's somebody that knows they should be scoring the vast majority of those. And that feel that he gets once he scores one, you then think, well, he's going to score another, he's going to score another. And we can make a discussion about the service and so on, but he's still missing chances as well. Yes, City haven't been at their absolute creative best, but he's missed quite a few chances within this spell. And you could argue this is just the nature of being a number 9. I think a year ago, we were in the same sort of position where questions were being asked because he was missing so many big chances. And you thought, well, what's happening here? Come the end of the season, he finishes up as the Premier League's top goal scorer again. So I think, yes, his form is down. Yes, it's sort of coinciding with City's form being down and them hoping that he can just find something. But I'm very, very confident that he'll find a way. And, you know, if he keeps chipping away and working at his craft, which I know that he does do and is very obsessed about in terms of his own personal development, I think he'll get through this and he'll probably marry up with City doing a bit better as well.
Yes, Nedum's confidence in City is unwavering right now. Make sure to be with us every single day on